Hello YouTube, what's up? Today we will be discussing the history of a Minecraft server known as the Platypus server.
The story starts with a small YouTube channel called Mr. Platypus. This channel was created at an unknown time, but what we do know is it marked the creation of a server called the Platypus server. This server had 3 original players that we know of. Mr. Platypus himself, another YouTuber named Dragon Girl, and a third unknown player. There's proof of this original server on the Mr. Platypus channel, which shows evidence of it in its original first video. This is highly speculative, but it is thought that the original Platypus server crashed or was disbanded in some way or form. Soon after, though, some point in mid-2024, a new server under the same name, the Platypus server, was started by a player named Creeper Guy. Creeper Guy is thought to have some connection to Mr. Platypus, but as of now, it is unknown. Soon after the server was made, a second player joined. This player was a streamer by the name of Warlord. Once he had joined, he moved thousands of blocks away and built his home. After this, a third player by the name of Coley J Gaming joined the server and began to quickly advance. Other players joined in between this time, but they are not nearly as important to the story. Not long after the player Coley J Gaming joined, he started to build a prison that was designed for horses. This prison would soon grow to a massive organization on the server. Sometime after this, I would join the server and I would build my home at Spawn City, which is called Platypus Town, and I began to slowly advance, farther though than most others. At some point the server was down due to the host not paying his fees, but it would come back soon. Soon after the server came back, Warlord declared war against me, and Coley J Gaming joined him as an ally. Coley J Gaming was not actually allied with Warlord. He was just trying to cause political unrest. The war never actually saw any real fighting. It was just a Cold War, more or less, that didn't last very long. As a side note, but still very important, it is important to note that the host, Creeper Guy, granted both Coley J Gaming and Warlord operator status, meaning they have access to creative mode. It was about this time that the host, Creeper Guy, temporarily quit the server, which was leaving a power vacuum. After this, I start my own town, which I name Leafland. Then, the host and king of the server, Creeper Guy, returns. Now, the majority of the server comes together and teams up to defeat the Ender Dragon, in which they succeed. Once the fight with the Ender Dragon was over, Creeper Guy proceeded to remove operator status from all players. Then, to the shock of the whole server, Creeper Guy relinquished his powers as king, and they soon opened an election for president. Then, Dragon Girl joins the server, further connecting the new server to the old. At this point, the only two people running for president in Platypus Town are Warlord and Coley J Gaming. I see this, but I cannot run because I do not live in Platypus Town. So, I help campaign for my brother, the dog official. Up until this point, the only people that had netherite armor were me and Coley J Gaming. But Coley J Gaming helped Dragon Girl get netherite in a fairly short amount of time. This was likely to sway her vote. After a while, Coley J Gaming won the election and was inaugurated soon after. It is likely that the election was rigged due to the fact that it was completely run by Coley J Gaming, although there is no direct proof as of now. Then, once again, the server crashes, but this time, it's for good.